Hi, this is Sarah Needham, and I help tech founders and leaders unleash their impact in creating a more sustainable life on Earth, whilst looking after themselves, so creating a more sustainable future for their business. And today, I'm happy to have Coral Ruz here with me. And Coral last year founded the Zero Waste Festival. And I would like to hear more from her as to what she's been doing and also a little bit. And that's why I've called this Sharing Bravely into 2021. A little bit about some of the things that maybe been more difficult for her as she's founded her own business. So, hi, Coral.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for having me here.
No, that's great. Do you want to tell us where you are and also perhaps where you were born?
Yes, so, well, as you say, I'm Coral Ruz, and I'm the founder of Zero Waste Berlin Festival. I'm based in Berlin because of the project you might know as well here in Germany. And I'm originally from Spain, from the south of Spain, but I've been living here in Germany a few years now.
That's great. So, how would you describe yourself to the listeners so that they know something about you?
Well, I can say that I consider myself a brave person. So, actually, since I arrived to Germany, I've been always involved in different projects, doing different things professionally and personally, always changing and looking for new things to do. So, yeah, I'm also not a conformist person. No, like I always try to look for something better for myself. And yeah, and then also, even if it sounds also like a cliche, I'm a creative person. That's why also I think I came to create this project, no, because I really need creativity in my life and to be involved with projects and things that really motivates me and keep me active and awake.
Great. So, you like a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. It really it really hits me a lot, and it keeps me up. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's important to you in building your business?
Um, I think that it's important to have a good idea. Also, to be motivated with that idea, meaning that you're doing this because you like it and not only because you want to make money. Otherwise, you will get tired really soon, and yeah, you will lose your goal. Or yeah, and then I also think that a good network is important. It doesn't mean that you need to have a network in advance. It means that a network is important while you're growing and building your business. No, so always try to meet people in your field, to meet people that you admire, to meet people in your topic, or even people that maybe don't do anything related to you, but maybe you just like how they do things or what they do. Just to know their stories, to share ideas, and even sometimes just to share the struggles. That is also good to know the good and the bad things.
Okay, so I'm hearing a bit about building your own kind of team, people who you can go to for inspiration and can support each other.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and nowadays I think it's something a bit more difficult. No, it's an advice I won't give, but at the same time, of course, be it from home all the time working. There's no events, no networking events, nothing that you can really go and meet people, and maybe you just get 10 contacts in an evening. And yes, right now it's just one to one, LinkedIn, online events and things like that. It takes longer and it's not so maybe natural because we are not used to it, but yeah, you can do it too. Yeah.
Okay, so what is it? Because I'm hearing you're trying to find ways to actually nurture yourself. What is it that nurtures you when you're so kind of remote from your normal environment?
um well, I think a good way to really keeps me on is more what I do in my personal time or free time. I guess it's also it goes really with what we just say about creativity. So keep doing things that are creative and that they are out of my work field. and also it keeps me active, and yeah, and just looking for new challenges and learning new things, because otherwise if you don't have that in your personal life, it's impossible that you can bring it to your working life, no?
Okay, so you like to be challenged not only professionally, but actually in learning new things and growing yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I always like to be learning new things, and yeah, everything that allows me to be, uh, yeah, to be happy. Let's say somehow it's something for me. Yeah, I don't know. Like a few years ago, I started doing some bouldering. That was something I never did in my life before, or now I want to learn how to paint a bit. I know I'm going to be really bad at it, but I just would want to paint maybe in my free time. So yeah, things like that that are nothing relates to it. But then if I'm happy in my free time, I know it will just keep me the same when I'm working in front of the computer a lot of hours a day. No?
Okay, good. So, where's the one area which you can't laugh at yourself on?
Uh, I can laugh at myself, meaning that I'm not
You're not
allowing me
able to see,
to.
no, you're not able to see the funny side when something goes wrong.
Um, yes, so I would say that yeah, maybe with I don't know. It's just I cannot maybe point just one thing. Um, But I will tell you the other way around, maybe. And things that I don't allow myself maybe to be as happy as I maybe deserve or enjoy as much as I deserve. And it's that, for example, when we achieve some goals, or even when we celebrated the last year edition of the festival, I enjoyed a lot, but I was like, okay, this is how things needed to be done. You know, I'm really maybe it's the German side of working so many years in Germany. You know, like I'm working by goals, and it doesn't allow me to maybe enjoy it as much as like, okay, this is what we accomplished, but those were the goals. It's really well done, and I really appreciate it and say to my colleagues, okay, really well done, but I myself don't allow maybe to enjoy as much. Yeah.
So, you struggle to actually appreciate yourself when you've achieved something, even though you really wanted to achieve it.
uh I mean, it's like I'm a person also that enjoy a lot the way while doing things. I'm not just looking into the future, but it is something I try to enjoy every single day while I'm working. Because if you have your mind just put on the goal, it's like you lose all what comes before. No, it's when it's the same than when you are planning a trip. I'm this person that enjoying planning the trip, you know, and not only when it's there. I'm traveling already 2 months in advance, so for work, I try to do the same. And maybe it's just because I'm appreciating every single step I'm doing to achieve that goal. When we reach that point, I'm in the moment of like, okay, but I have been already up here for a while now, you know, so maybe I don't have that peak of happiness that maybe I should allow myself also having it, no? But yeah, it's just it compensates all the way through it. Yeah.
So, I can hear that you enjoy the ride, you enjoy the journey of what you're doing on a day to day basis.
Mhm.
So, what is that piece of advice you would like to give your 10-year-old self?
Um, to to enjoy even more, to enjoy even more. Yes, because it's like even from the bad situation we are living right now, I'm just having a really good moment. So why not to start thinking on, okay, what can you do now, and instead of thinking, okay, when corona is over, I will do this or do that, but we don't know if this is going to be 1 or 5 years, you know. So yeah, now that the war has changed, our lives have changed that much, and we don't know how things will be anymore. Yeah, to enjoy and live the life the fullest, because yeah, one day you're here and then you get corona and you never know as well. So that's so sad to say, honestly. But yeah, that put me in that point. Yeah, enjoy
Yeah,
the
I'm
fight.
hearing from you, like, even when a tough situation arises, don't shy away from trying.
Yeah,
It's kind of still take a step, try something, see if it works. You've got
yeah,
nothing to lose from trying.
yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, and this is something I have learned, for example, because when I was a kid, I was afraid, for example, of water. No, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and I always missed the chance to go in a boat or to do fun things like that because I was afraid. And then at a certain point in life, I say, okay, I'm not gonna care that I'm afraid or not. I'm just gonna do things. So, and I think also right now, in the moment we are, is like maybe the worst moment for many people. And even though I started with this project and it was in my mind, we reached the point in which we say, okay, this is the moment to start. And then yes, we need to pivot, we need to change, and there were plenty of things to really do from scratch. But still, even in the bad moments, yes, just take it and go for it, and you will figure out on the way to what things you need to change or what things you just stop doing. But if you never try, you never know the results. So yeah.
Great advice. Love it. Okay, so what is it that you are proud of yourself from 2020?
Well, there's not only one thing I could say, because there's a lot of things that I'm proud of. And actually, it's not only about myself, but also about my team, that we have accomplished so much. And I cannot say, okay, this one moment, because months after month after month, we have been changing and accomplishing new things. So yes, being able to celebrate the festival as we did in an online format was something, yeah, that I'm really happy. But there's the whole process, no, is what brought me joy, actually.
Cool. So, what is your one wish for 2021?
That Corona ends, no? It's like everyone, but no. Apart from that, of course, my second wish will be to celebrate the second edition of the festival. This time in a physical format. Yeah, it's all I really want in a personal and a professional level, because yeah, I just think we need it. It's the moment for everyone to attend to this type of event and to learn, and it's the perfect moment also to make people conscious about how much we need to change our habits in general. No, so yeah, it will make me really happy, actually.
Cool. So, going on to that, what's your one wish for the planet for 2021?
Uh, for the planet itself, well, if we think from an environmental point of view, um, I guess that more people are conscious about the current situation, is like that more people get educated in that sense, basically. So people can decide by themselves, okay, what is that I want to do, where is that I see myself in the future, and where do I want the planet to be in 10 or 20 years, no? Because we are all going to be here alive, and maybe not in a really good situation. So just that, yeah, that more people are or wake up, maybe, yeah, that more people wake up and realize that we have a lot to do.
That's yeah, very powerful. So, what one change are you making in 2021 to live more sustainably?
So actually, this is something I've been thinking in the last couple of weeks. Okay, where it is that I have been maybe trying to do more changes, but I didn't manage to. So I would say that one of the things I need to retake a bit is my food, the way I eat, basically, and the food I eat. I started to be or to eat more vegetarian, like 99% of the time. But still, just because of the lack of time, because of working and everything, maybe I'm not that sustainable when buying. So I know I have changed a lot, but still I want to keep improving, because is the way that most of the people have to make impact from one day to another. We eat every day, we eat several times a day. So the way you buy is where you can have a most direct impact. So I've been changing a lot, but still I feel that there's certain things that I still can change, and that's my challenge for the coming months.
Cool. So I'm hearing from you, it's a bit like the journey we were talking about earlier. It's still a journey, it's still a process.
Yes, I don't think like you can be, of course, like 100% sustainable, because then you could do nothing, no, in your daily life. But that's why it's always a progress. It's like, I'm really lucky because in my personal life, this is something that really motivates me, but also because of my work, it is something, there is something that I learn every single day, you know. So it's also a good way of saying, okay, today I read some news I didn't know about, and that influenced indirectly me in this or that aspect, no. So there is always something new you can learn, always. Yeah.
Great. So what is your one kind of motivational saying, or perhaps a book or a podcast that you think others might benefit from, and why?
Well, as I say, I started really recently to hear podcasts, you know, and so I cannot really say one podcast that maybe I can recommend to everyone, because honestly, most of the podcasts I'm listening are in Spanish. That's my native language. So maybe if you're a Spanish speaker, you can look for it. Is like Sé tu propia jefa. That basically means be your own boss, and it's by a woman, and she started more from a professional point of view, but also then she opened it to many aspects, from your personal life to your money, your career. So she always offer interviews with people in the different areas, and it's really interesting also to hear what other people have to say about their own lives in different aspects. So yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure we'll have some Spanish people go and take you up on that one.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else that you'd like to share with our listeners today?
Well, basically invite everyone to, of course, to our festival. We're planning to celebrate it on the 19th and 20th of June of this year, 2021, here in Berlin. So I really invite you to follow us on the social media, where we put all the information. And of course, if somebody is really having a project in sustainability, zero waste, or circular economy, they can also always come to us and see if we can work together. And for the rest, also I invite you to be more sustainable, of course. And if you have any idea or any business idea in sustainability or not, just jump to it. And there's never going to be the perfect moment, so you just jump and do it, and let's see what happens.
And that you're the living proof of.
Yeah, try to.
Thank you so much for being with us today. It was lovely to talk to you.
Thank you so much to you,
Take
Sarah.
care.